trial year. They only did Birch, so, and then next year will be all the schools. Huh?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to Onalaska High School as we celebrate the class of 2016. My name is Jared Shafter, principal of Onalaska High School. At this time, I invite you to rise as we welcome the class of 2016. Council President will begin our ceremony with a welcome on behalf of the class.
On behalf of the class of 2016, welcome to our families and friends to our graduation ceremony. I'd like to share a quote with you before we get going. I think this quote sums up where the class of 2016 is at right now in our lives because it reminds us of where we've been, where we are, and where we're headed. In life, we do things. Some we wish we had never done, some we wish we could replay a million times in our heads. But they all make us who we are, and in the end they shape every detail about us. If we were to reverse any of them, we wouldn't be the person we are. So just live, make mistakes, have wonderful memories, but never ever second guess who you are, where you've been, and most importantly, where it is you're going. At this time, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the national anthem performed by Ben Davidson, Tim Schwantes, Anne-Marie Benson, Madeline Wilson, Alan Bonner, and Abby Singer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As many of you already know, this year's graduating class has caused many headaches for all of the administration and teachers that have had the pleasure of getting to know us over the past 12 years. One event that sticks out in my mind is our refusal to comply with the school spirit days in 8th grade. We weren't happy with the decision to have Camo Day, so as a class, we decided to change it to Black and White Day. Needless to say, the administration was not too happy. As mature, sophisticated middle schoolers, we also thought that the trivial "we've got spirit, yes we do" chant was far beneath us. We decided to organize a cooperative, passive resistance movement by answering the cheer with dead silence. Although impressed with our organization and resilience, the administration still gave us a talking to afterwards. This habit of breaking norms has also carried with us into high school. As a class, we set a record for the most scholarship applications turned in during the 72 hours before they were due. We went from 6 applications turned in on Monday to 111 on Thursday. We We also decided to bring back some of our middle school antics by initiating our own dress-up days and class activities during the last few weeks of school. While these rebellions were small and low-risk, they were very important to us. They helped us in creating our own sense of individuality and in showing the teachers and administration how much we actually did. As much as we like to give the administration and our teachers a hard time, we really do appreciate what they do for us. As I'm sure most of my fellow classmates can attest to, we have definitely seen the work side of humanity in our part-time customer service jobs after school. However, our teachers and administration have shown us that there are definitely wonderful people in the world. From the club advisors who spend hours after school to help kids pursue their interests, to the custodians who work hard every day to ensure that we have a clean learning environment, to the lunch workers who make sure we are all well nourished so that we can learn as best as we can. We are blessed here at Onalaska to have a staff that cares for us and our learning as much as they do. Although we do respect our administration and teachers, what sets our class apart is that we are not satisfied with settling for whatever is given to us. When we're not content with the dress-up day, we change it. We don't conform to the norms set by society. This is not ungratefulness. We earnestly appreciate everything that has been given to us in order to help us succeed. Instead, I consider it a fierce determination. Our class is not content with mediocrity. We work hard for what we deserve. This is an invaluable trait. Anyone who has made an impact in the world has found something that they have wanted to change or make better. If we just stand idle and take whatever is given to us, we lose our chance to make a difference. We, the class of 2016, have the passion and drive to go out into the world and make an impact that is much bigger than ourselves. We have definitely made our mark on the walls of this school, but now we need to carry with us the rebellious spirit that has marked our journey here at OHS into the future to help make the community, the state, and our world a better place. Thank you.
Our second senior address will be given by Mitchell Schaller.
Design, expressed through the discipline of architecture, is the foundational step to the most amazing structures in the world. Quite intriguing, isn't it, that something as beautiful and intricate as the Taj Mahal was initially birthed in the brain? Or is that so crazy? Nature provides us with examples of such growth. Atoms, seeds, and embryos all exist with the potential to become, respectively, compounds, trees, and annoying twin sisters. As high school graduates, are we any different? We've triumphed over the obstacles this school and our surroundings have laid for us, but we are now more building blocks than we arguably have ever been before. The difference today is that we receive the education that empowers us to be our own architects. Now, don't get me wrong, knowledge is important. Sure, we struggled through Mr. Stratton's multiple choice nightmares, attempted to make sense of Shakespearean theater, and conquered the concept of rise over run, and we were all the better for it. But there's more to our time on this planet than books. Graduating today has left us at a crossroads. Some will be serving their country, some will be starting their careers, some will pursue higher education, and some are still undecided, and that's okay. If you go through your life pretending that you have all the answers, you miss out on the growth that will come from being open to change and new experiences. At the core of all of our lives, no matter what path we ultimately take, we have something in common. We are human beings with the capacity for infinite growth and compassion. That fact alone bodes well for all of our futures. We all have the capacity to better ourselves as we continue down our paths. Evolution has allowed our brains to store information and knowledge, and even better, we can modify our behaviors based on that gained knowledge, knowing that both successes and mistakes will be at the core of our new learnings. Onalaska High School has provided a broad foundation of knowledge that knows no limits. But now, it's time for us to become more than just a walking flash drive of information. Go out, challenge yourself. Approach the next years of your life as a sponge that expands to no bounds when you try new things. Be thankful that you have this fork in the road ahead, because that alone is already more than some in our world have. It is interesting to talk to middle-aged adults about the time that we are now at in our lives. Some can't stop smiling while recalling their youth, while others seem stuck thinking back to all the opportunities that they let slip through their fingers. Here, at this moment, we can learn from these regrets and move forward intending to take risks, be more open-minded, and be ready to tackle the endless challenges that we may face. I questioned one of our teachers about this class specifically, and he spoke of our inclusive natures and the diversity of our achievements. We had some amazing athletes competing in state competitions across many sports. We have kick-butt people in clubs including robotics, FDLA, and forensics. We also have a show choir group that elevated their performance to unseen levels. And we also have students that work 4 to 5 hours after school, yet still find time to study for the ACE tests. Students use their time at OHS to find their passions and do very well in whatever those passions may have been. Even better, our class realized the value of supporting each other and being selfless in our actions. But for us, that's not good enough. High school was an important step in our lives, but only a step. Having gone through the last few years with you all, I know that we are capable of great things. We live in a time of great challenges, both in the U.S. and internationally. But because we all have the potential to build a better world, we also have the responsibility and the ability to rise to these challenges. All we have to do is take each day one at a time, learn from one another, pursue a passion, and live inspired by the class of 2016. Thank you.
In following a tradition, the seniors in concert choir selected a song for graduation. At this time, our concert choir will sing "The Ground." Our third and final senior address will be given by Tanner Matthew.
An inventor, a sportswoman, a doctor, an entrepreneur. Career titles should not be the only thing that distinguish a person. They definitely play a huge part in someone's identity. It is hard to argue that an impressive job title does not garner a sizable reputation. But you have to have the right mindset in whatever you do. You have to have the qualities that everybody looks for in a genuinely successful person. It just so happens that I came up with 4 such qualities that some incredible people, an inventor, a sportswoman, a doctor, an entrepreneur, in history have possessed, and which all of you do too. And I created an acronym for them, because why not? GRAD, goal-oriented, risk-taker, altruistic, and diverse. GRAD is not an abbreviation for a name. It's a set of qualities that describe not only a single person or a single group of people. GRAD can describe anyone. G stands for goal-oriented. Steve Jobs was goal-oriented. He started Apple in his garage. Lack of money did not stop him. Jobs wanted to make a compact personal computer that anyone could use, so he did. Today we contribute many technological innovations to his name, and also the most valuable brand in the world. R stands for risk-taker. Penny Chenery, the owner of the Racehorse Secretariat, was a risk-taker. In 1969, Penny had to flip a coin in order to determine which of her 2 poles of that year she would get to keep. She lost the coin toss, and Penny received what would turn out to be a colt that was thought to have little potential. Instead of giving up on the colt right away, she had Lucian Lauren train him, and in 1973, Secretariat won the American Triple Crown. So yeah, I'd say it worked out. A stands for altruistic. Dr. Jonas Salk was altruistic. In the 1940s and 50s, Dr. Salk created a vaccine for polio. 2 years after Dr. Salk made his vaccine publicly available, over 100 million doses were given in the United States. Dr. Salk never patented his vaccine, thus making it more widely available to produce by others. He was effectively turning down over $5 billion by not doing so, but he didn't care. He wanted to save lives. D stands for diverse. Oprah Winfrey was diverse, is diverse. Talk show host, actress, producer, philanthropist, just a few of her many trades. Winfrey grew up in a poor inner-city neighborhood of Milwaukee. In high school, her mother sent her to live with her uncle in Tennessee. It was there she got a job on the radio, which then led to a talk show, which ultimately led to an internationally syndicated production company. Her reputation of success and being tremendously giving has made her one of the most influential women in American history. So why did I even bother with these people's stories? Because they all had and have tremendous qualities that have changed the world for the better. They said, why let society or any outside factor deter me from becoming who I want to be and making what I want to happen? GRAD, a simple acronym that can describe someone so much more complex. Like I said, these attributes of these edifying people can and already do apply to you. In Onalaska, we have set accomplished academic and athletic goals, earning statewide and national recognition in the classroom, in scholastic competition, and on the field and in the pool. We are taking risks by choosing to go all over the country, even outside of it, after we leave these walls. We have shown our compassionate natures, helping other schools in need and holding many fundraisers. We are incredibly diverse, participating in so many different activities and excelling in many of them. An inventor, a sportswoman, a doctor, and an entrepreneur. How about an Olympic swimmer? How about a decorated serviceman or woman? How about an incredibly talented professional musician? Or a software engineer and developer? How about you? The class of 2016 did not underestimate the size of the horse on the trail. It could lead you to victories and joys beyond your wildest imaginations. Thank you.
Education member, Elena Havenstrike.
Hello and welcome. I'm going to introduce the board. President Ann Garrity. Vice Mackey. Andy Burden. Brian Hayes. Kim Driscoll. And Jake Keith. So congratulations, class of 2016. We are incredibly proud of you. This was an easy road for you, right? Piece of cake? No, it was a lot of work. It took a lot of work for you to get here. There were days that it wasn't easy, maybe many days. But your early mornings, your long days, and your late nights have paid off. You are graduating from high school, marking the completion of your education thus far and a big chapter in your life. It is official. I imagine that you can think of someone, a few people, or even more, who have helped you throughout the past 13 years of your education. Maybe your parents, a brother, a sister, a teacher, a pastor, a friend, or maybe someone who is no longer with us. You know someone that has had an impact on your life up to now and helped you get to this point, your high school graduation. Someone who's taken you to work, maybe helped with homework, stayed late at school to help you with an assignment. Someone has done something once or many times to be a small part of your journey up to now. This gymnasium is full of those people. So how will you show your families and everyone gratitude? It's a highly emotional time for you and your families, with parties, out-of-town guests, making future plans, and loads of paperwork. But how will you show gratitude for these people? I'm not talking about manners, thank you for your help and walking away. I'm talking about gratitude. The difference, one is polite and habit-like, and while completely great, the other is a state of being. One of my favorite authors, Jen Sincero, defines gratitude as having an awareness of and a deep appreciation for the many miracles in your life. I remember in the summer of 2001, my family, consisting of my husband and 2 toddler girls, moved to Marine Corps Base Hawaii in Kailua. It was beautiful, and our first experience living on a military base. John was an officer in the Navy and attached to the Marine Unit CSSG-3, Combat Service Support Group. Our new military-issued home was sandwiched between the old 3 ranking officers and the old 4 ranking officers. 6 short weeks after we arrived in Hawaii, 2 planes hit the Twin Towers in New York City, marking the tragic day of 9/11. We were not allowed to leave the base. No one could enter. We were on lockdown for 48 hours. It was around that time that I remember lying in bed early one morning, being really quiet, trying not to wake my toddlers, have a little bit more peace, when I started to hear a growing hum. I got up and peeked out my window, and what I remember from the movie Full Metal Jacket was happening outside my window. Jogging up our generously sloped hill with long sleeves and a flak jacket was a troop of 40 Marines. They were in full gear, calling cadence, and not one of them looked to be struggling. That day, gratitude set in. Because of those Marines and any other service member, life was and is good. The military became so much bigger than just a job or duty station for our family. Our Marine neighbors were deployed several times over our ordered time there. And because John's deployments were shorter, he cut an extra lawn or 2 a week. He threw some extra food on the grill, and sometimes we took our own troop of kids on a hike. His comrades were away serving their country, and he did what he could to help them at home. That duty station built an awareness and deep appreciation of the many miracles and gifts in my life. Now, the cool thing about gratitude is that it comes back to you. Showing someone gratitude for something they've done makes someone feel great, and that reflects back to you. It will increase your happiness in yourself. The best thing is, it costs you nothing. It costs nothing but the impact is immeasurable. To dismiss it, however, can cost you everything. All of you on this gym floor, you graduates, and everyone, you've made an impact on us. We are here because we want to be here. The only people that probably have to be here are your siblings and your parents. You're at a huge milestone in your life, and we're so grateful for your effort, for committing to studying and working for your diploma, graduating, and being an integral part of the community, and what has made our school district one that keeps our open enrollment growing, our phenomenal educators, many of whom are behind me today, coming back every year. You graduates are amazing. I want you to take a moment and look around you, look at the person next to you, and be grateful for today. As you go forward from today, this new chapter of your life ahead of you, live in gratitude, continue to have an impact on the lives of others. Thank you.
And now our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Frank Finkel, will address the class.
I know you're thinking one more speech, right? Sure. Members of the Board of Education, the staff that's here, parents, honored guests, and graduating seniors. As we get to the last part of the graduation ceremony, I want to congratulate you also for your journey. And I want to start by sending a special shout out to two retiring high school teachers, Mike Brown, special ed, and Jim Capuccio, adaptive PE. If you're here, please stand up so we can give you a thank you both for your dedicated service to our students and our district. Seniors, as part of graduation, you get to hear speeches, right? Some are funny, some are not. Some are serious, some are okay. Everybody has good intentions, and that's mine today too. I want to leave you with a couple things, three suggestions or orders, maybe. How's that? First of all, and it kind of flows in with the theme of what you've been hearing today, never stop being curious. Wonder about things. You've heard some of your classmates talk about that. Learn about things you've never learned before. Take opportunities to try new, safe, and healthy things, experiences. But be open to new ways of thinking. Go out of your way to consider the viewpoints of other people. Keep an open mind. This whole year, our high school staff talked about mindset. Keep a growth mindset. Because Page Street, life has lots of things to offer you. But if you're in your little box, your safe little world, you're gonna miss out on a lot of amazing things. You're not gonna be able to experience some of those things. When my daughter Abby got married, graduated from Onalaska High School, went to college, got married. She and her fiance had good jobs. They had cars. He had a house. They finished their college education. They had this great foundation to start their own lives. And you know what they did? They bunched the whole thing, much to the parents' dismay. They sold their house, they sold their cars, they quit their jobs, and they bought one-way tickets to Maui. Imagine my wife and I going, okay, and how long before, do you have a job? No. Are you going to get a place to live? No. 5 nights in a hotel was all they had. 6 years later, they came back with a whole different appreciation for new cultures, new people. They had new memories. They learned how to scuba dive. They walked in the crater of an inactive volcano. And I believe they're better people when they came back because they had those experiences. They were willing to risk, they were willing to be curious, and they were willing to be adventurous. So, what would it like for you to be in Hawaii? Not now, but in a few years. The second thing is about serving others, and we talk about this a lot, but serving others means putting yourself ahead of other people. Sir, what would our life be, what would our world be like if people said, how can I help you, more than them saying, here's what I want you to do for me? There's a guy named Robert Greenleaf, he's the head of the servant leadership movement in this country, and here's what he said. Here's how he defined a person who serves. They're good listeners. They have empathy for others. They have an awareness of the things around them. They use persuasion rather than coercion. They heal rather than inflict. They have a commitment to the growth of others, and more importantly, they build community in their place of work. How many of those do you have now? How many of those do you say you have now? When you think of serving others, think about festival foods and the boomerang theory, right? The Skogan family wants their employees to treat the customers in such a way that those people keep coming back. Not a bad philosophy to live our lives by, is it? Finally, the last thing I challenge you to be are good stewards. It's all of our responsibilities to take care of the earth. You know, it's kind of you say, what can I do, the little job that I can do to take care of the earth? But if everybody does their part and conserve and they don't pollute and they clean up after themselves and they don't waste resources, then all the people that come after you are going to get a chance to live through the same kind of lacrosse area, the same kind of community, the same kind of world that you get a chance to live in. So, as you move on to the next chapter, 3 things. Be curious, try to serve others, and leave every place you go a better place because you were there. Thank you. I was thinking that you could have thought of that as fatherly advice, and then I remembered how old I was, and I thought maybe grandfatherly advice. Now we're going on to the presentations of your diplomas, which is why we're here, right? Parents, grandparents, friends, and relatives, I am proud to announce that the class of 2016 has completed the prescribed course of study as set forth by the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction. In fact, this group is truly special guests because over 98% of the senior class will graduate. Still leaves us a little work to do, but it's certainly a tribute to the hardworking students and staff at our high school. So, to all present, I proclaim that these students are entitled to receive their respective diplomas, and it's with a deep sense of pride that I now present the class of 2016 to Ann Garrity, President of the Board of Education, who along with other members of the board will make the diploma presentations. Thank you.
Teachers who are congratulating the class should move forward to the ramp on my right at this time. It's now my pleasure to call forward the graduating class of 2016 to receive their diplomas. The first group of graduates should make their way to the stage. White honor course today will be given to students who have completed their course of studies over 8 semesters with a 3.5 GPA or higher. Silver high honor course will be given to students who have completed their course of studies with a 3.5 GPA, as well as successful completion of honors courses in at least 3 core areas and 1 non-core area. And finally, the gold highest honor course will be given to students who have completed their studies with a 3.5 GPA or higher, as well as successful completion of honor courses in all 4 core areas and at least 2 non-core areas. The class of 2016, Joshua Lawrence Hockenreiner, Stefan Allen, from Moldova. Maite Onuka Garela, international student from Brazil. Dennis Michael Barbell. Brock Timothy Lorenz Vina. Kai Knut Bertelsen. Rebecca Rose Bolton. Alan Antoine Bonner. Brandon Charles Bosworth. Landon Reese Briggs. Aiden Philip Brown. Austin Nikolai Brown. Amalia Ray Burnell. Elise Arlene Burkhart. Jessica Lynn Burrows. Max Schrader Boswell. Catherine Elizabeth Carlisle. National Society. Asia Monique Carlson. Xavier Jerome Carroll. Brianna Ray Cochlin, highest honors, National Honor Society. Janelle Annette Condor. Samuel George Dombrowski. Ashley Denise Stapleton. Benjamin Mark Davidson, highest honors, National Honor Society. Audrey Ruth Davis. Mackenzie Lynn Davis. Brandon Robert Denham. Ellison Catherine DePool. Alyssa Joan Devine, honors. Brooke Lynn Gozell. Caitlin Corinne Drury. Emily Christine Duesenberg, high honors. Danielle K. Earp. Ryan Jerome Ebner, high honors. Conrad Paul Ernst. Lindsay Ann Fisher, highest honors, National Honor Society. Alexis Lynn Vogel. Shaylin Victoria Frankie, highest honors. Daniela Ray Katinka, highest honors, National Honor Society. Caitlin Ann Gilbertson. Emma Marie Ginta, highest honors. Joshua Edward Goldbeck. Dave Greenland. Manuel Santiago Renner. McKenna Marie Kiefer. Ashley Ann Hagan. Bailey Claire Hansen. Tasha Elizabeth Hansen. Andrew Timothy Harding. Elizabeth Marie Hare. Nicholas James Havlicek, highest honors. Abigail Jean Henry. Allison Ann Hernandez, highest honors, National Honor Society. Abigail Elizabeth Hess, highest honors, National Honor Society. William Anania Hankasari, international student from Finland. Connor Foreman. Alyssa Christine Hauskamp, Honors National Honor Society. Kelvin Addison Holtz, highest honors National Honor Society. Caitlin Marie Jansen. Cassie Lynn Jarrett. Brianna Marie Johnson. Hannah Pauline Johnson, highest honors National Honor Society. Genevieve Angeline Kearns. Nicole Marie Kellerman. Justin Michael Kenhammer. Peyton Tyler Kepler, highest honors. Mackenzie Lee Cliff, highest honors National Honor Society. Karen Lee Krieger. Shane Michael Kaharchik, highest honors National Honor Society. Nicole Alicia Kurtz. Alexandra Claire Lackman. Michaela Shay Larkin, highest honors National Honor Society. Hannah Lynn Larson, highest honors. Jasmine Marie Larson. Jeffrey Ethan Larson. Samuel Jacob Lass. Shelly Jane Morin. Typhoon Lee. Josiah James Lefevre. Nathaniel James Lader. Sierra Nicole Lester. Kelsey Joe Linsmeyer, highest honors Ann Olson Honors. Kelsey Roberta Anzu. James Henry Parker III. Zachary Houston. Serena Nadine Pasana. Madison Taylor Heyer. Adam Christopher Haas. Benjamin Ray Dietrich. Alexandria Judith Fisky. Bailey Adam Plastic. Jordan Siwan Pochnayan. Louisa Porch, international student from Germany. Autumn Ray Potts. Ashton Joseph Reddy. Tiana Lakeisha Lee Brevis. Blake Thomas Drew. Hunter Marshall Bergal. Trevor Jesse Rose, highest honors. Austin James Racler, high honors. Samuel Kane Rooney. Madeline Ann Rao. Idana Rubenova, international student from Russia. Loretta Ann Cruz. Caitlin Christine Rummelhart. Spencer Matthew Grundy, highest honors. Isaiah Desmond Sample. Abigail Elizabeth Sainer, highest honors, National Honor Society. Jamie Ray Schaefer. Mariah Elizabeth Schaller, highest honors. Mitchell John Schaller, highest honors, National Honor Society, honor medallion recipient. Samantha June Schneider, high honors. Bailey Elmer Schultz. Olivia Smith Schwanby. Maria Kate Sell. Joshua Dean Simon. Nathaniel Scott Simon. Kennedy Marie Scogan. Savannah Rose Sly, high honors. Brendan Cole Smith, highest honors. Alexis Lynn Smith. Ellen Elizabeth Sosha, highest honors, National Honor Society, Principal Award recipient. Andrew Jonathan Soper. Spring Lee Spade, highest honors, National Honor Society. Cole Michael Squire. Sabrina Maxine Stage, highest honors. Taylor Jeanette Staten. Addison Gerald Storm. Alexis Ray Stout, honors. Hunter Cole Stout, honors. Gabrielle Ryan Stripotter, honors, National Honor Society. Hunter Scott Straczynski. Katie Sarah Swarsky. Rakia Hawley, highest honors. Ellie Mary Teal, highest honors, National Honor Society. Melanie Achia Yang, Yashia Yang. Samuel Ryan Yin. Jennifer Marie Zimmer. This year we are honored to have 4 valedictorians. These 4 students have completed 29 advanced placement courses and an additional 20 honors courses, largely over the last 2 years of school. Please congratulate our 4 valedictorians, Brianna Conklin, Kelsey Lindmeyer, Mariah Shaller, and Mitchell Shaller.
To move their tassels from the right to the left as you prepare to exit the field house as graduates of Onalaska High School.